Okay, if you remember, this is the second half of painting my tools. I did my Scotch ATG gun, and so I've peeled off all the tape and have used it since. I ended up doing a really light spray on this top cover because if you remember, it had the, it was kind of cloudy already. So that's the inside with it all put together, and my tape wrapping oddly very bad on this one. I thought it came out pretty good. And also this is my Sizzix Big Kick. I did it, if you remember, in the blue and green apple. And the bottom was green. Came out really nice and clean. So, and then it's blue. And then here I kind of peeled the tape off really fast, so I have to touch that up. The Sizzix Big Kick sticker, you can actually get like a razor blade in there and kind of slowly peel it off, or you could have taped it off, either or. I peeled mine off, it was like glued on, and I used glue dots to glue it back on. And then I thought, well, I didn't want my platform to be plain white because I thought it was kind of boring since I made it so pretty. And so I thought, well, I'll paint it brown because that was a good color. Well, the brown I chose, as you can see, is quite dark. The orange circles you see here are I cut out with the vinyl, and I figured that's a nice, easy thing to be able to peel off once I spray paint it, and it'll give a nice design. Since the brown that I chose was so dark, I am going to put it so I have just the brown as circles. And I don't know about your Big Kick, but mine, I think after a couple uses, the little screws and things broke off to the other little things, and I think you can just buy the plate, so the platform's pretty good because you don't cut on it. So I'm going to do it with the green since the Sizzix is mainly blue, and it'll look good, I think, with green. And I'll do the other side on another day. And so just basically, I'm just going to spray over it. Just like that. And I'm not really going to do the sides. I'm going to leave those kind of brown. Well, that kind of got green. I did paint the platform in an acrylic paint. And so then I used my Krylon Crystal Clear over it. And I do recommend the Krylon brand spray paints when spray painting plastics or things like that. I've found that they really do a really good job at sticking and adhering and not chipping like the other paints do. I use my coupons at Joann's, my 40% off, preferably 50% off when you do get those. And so I'm going to let this end up drying, and then I'll end up peeling up the little tape here because I want to put another coat. But as you can see, just show you really quickly, try not to mess it up here. This part I don't really care too much, but as you can see, I'll end up with that vinyl design of what you saw in the orange. And I chose the orange because I have a ton of it, and well, I don't cut a lot out of orange vinyl other than maybe a couple basketballs and Tigger, but even then it's very rare. And so, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, it's really simple and easy. And I'm doing this inside today because it's actually chilling out, and tonight is actually the evening. So, it's a pretty ventilated area that I'm in, but always make sure when you spray paint you're in a ventilated area because it's really not good for you to breathe in those fumes. And if anything else, put a mask on too, even just like a handkerchief too will help. And make sure that all your products are not under warranty, because if you spray paint them and it breaks and it's under warranty, they may say, sorry, too bad, you're out of luck. And so none of mine are under warranty. I've had them for a while, so I can do as I choose, because if they break at this point, I've had them. I'm still debating on whether I spray paint my